And here we have the lovely hats I'm going to show you how to make. You can make them with little ears and a little bit of a furry bit on the top, and also we can separate lines out, so we've got like a little band at the bottom. And you can make the standard one. This is how the pattern comes. It's very, very simple and very quick to do. And finally, you could also make it without the ears, a little bit more of a tuft here, and also the band. So are you ready to do your hat? Let's have a look at the fabrics we need to make this. Here are examples of the fabrics I've used for all the different hats you've just seen. So here is some fleece. Fleece is not very stretchy fabric. Fleece has got a little bit of stretch in it, but not too much. What I would recommend that you do is you have 2 different fleeces, 2 different colors. That works the best, so it looks really cool. If you want your child to be particularly comfortable and not get sweaty around the head, then using some cotton on the inside is a really good idea. And I'm using some jersey here on some of my hats. This is your pattern, and it comes on 3 different pages. And you have attachment lines here on your pattern which show you that it goes together with another pattern piece. The pattern here has got a different flower for your lining and a different flower for your front, so you can't really get confused either. So what you do is you just lift your pattern piece over, get out your sellotape or scotch tape. There we go. And then you just simply sellotape it together. Let's have a quick look at the pattern here. We've got 2 pieces. One is the outside, this one, and the other one is the inside. Both of them are cut on the fold. These little arrows show you that means the fold, so the fabric is folded over. And they're also not the same size. If you put the lining on here, you can see that it's a lot smaller. That's because it goes on the inside, and as you go on the inside, you need less fabric. And in the end, they will exactly sit at the same height. Now then, the outside of this little hat has got like this little peak in here, and that's what we're going to have to sew up first because it makes the hat more shapely. So grab yourself some pins, and we're just going to pin across here and then literally sew this in, and we're going to try to make a nice little curve there so it's really nice. But if you can't quite get that curve right, it doesn't matter, this hat will look cute whatever you do. Just like that. I'm just going to press these apart now. And now it actually looks exactly like the inside of the hat. We grab the second one from the outside and we are going to just sew this together to the top. Line these babies up here, and on the other side we're picking up this one, just sew up to there, and that'll be lovely. Get your pin out, reverse your stitching, there we go, and just go up. I'm going to just press this apart a bit here, like that. So nice. Now when you take your lining, again you make sure that the right side is facing you, and then you fold over and you pin the outside ones first on both sides. And then they can be put together in the same way as the outside in one go. So it's very, very quick and very simple.
Pop it under, secure your stitch. And all the way down.
Oh, so easy, this stuff. And I love how these fit too. They're so pretty. And now You can see already all we have to do now is to close the hat all the way around. This is also a really good project to do with your kid because anyone can do that. So what you want to do is leave a small sort of 5 centimeter turning up right here. Leave it open. This bit here. There we go. Just a few pins. The only thing that can happen is that these just fold over all to one side. So what I'm going to do is just put a vertical pin in here that just holds my seams in the one direction.
Secure your thread again. And careful where you have the pin, maybe don't go too fast. Just in case it gets a bit caught, that's fine. Reverse here, this is our little opening. Move your foot over, secure again, and go all the way down.
And now I'm doing exactly the same as I did with this one here. We've sewn all the way around and we left a turning gap and all the way down. And we're going to sew this all the way around.
Secure your stitches. And then I'll go over. Yeah, just got to be a little bit careful because it's going to get really thick. Take my pin out now.
You want to iron this apart. Just so you get a really nice smooth line. And now I can put my little bobble on the top here. Right, it's right there. So I'm going to come through with my needle, right like that, and I'm just going to go straight through here, and then I go straight back down. I'm going to do this quite a few times, going through here, and it will catch it and it will stay there. I'm just going to secure this. So now I've got my hat. I'll be taking my lining and I'm going to just stick these together. The right sides are together. Tuck it in, bobble and all. I've pinned all the way around. All we need to do is sew it, and then we've got this little opening here through which we can turn the whole lot.
Reverse your stitch and give this a little bit of a pull while you go round so that you have got that ease in it when you pull it over your head. Just a little pull. Not too much, just a little bit. There we go, make sure nothing falls over. Don't want this to be really thick. There we go.
And now magic happens and I can just pull this through my little hole. There we go. Come on. Fast. So stick your hat in. Now we've still got the little opening. There are two ways in which you can do this. The industrial way. Bang it on the sewing machine and literally stitch across, or do it by hand. And I have to tell you, I am all for the bang it under the sewing machine and stitch it across version. So that's what we're going to do.
Go. Just on the edge.
There we go. Done.